Oh my god, he's back! He's back, oh my days. It's been, what, like 3 years since I last uploaded my last video. And my last 2 videos weren't even commentary videos. So, my voice has probably changed. I hope it has, because then I would sound like a squeaker if it hasn't. This is enough chit chat. Today we're gonna do a medieval house tutorial. Now, I like to think I'm quite well-rounded in building, but medieval is always been my favourite kind of style to build in. It's like medieval, rustic. So what we're going to start off with is like little pillars to do. We want to do pillars as the foundation of the house. And you can do this in any shape you want. Just make sure the pillars have decent space between them. So you're going to want to start off with... This is going to be my entrance, so I'm going to build it 4 high, and I'm going to have a 8 block gap in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count that right? I hope I did, otherwise I'm dumb. Yes, I did count it right. And you're going to want to do something like this, alright? And then using spruce stairs, you're going to want to fill it in. You're going to want to do something like that. Now this is going to be the structure, the frame. It's going to give it some, whatever it's called, some depth. That's what it's called. So you're going to build the frame in whatever size you want. Alright, so when you have built your frame, I'm just going to give you a quick tour. If I am going too fast for you, just pause the video. So look, as you can see, we have these staircases. The spruce staircase blend quite well with the oak staircases. So anyway, quit waffling. When you have built your frame, you're going to want to then fill it out with the bottom layer. You're going to want to fill this out with blocks, like stone blocks. So what I like to do is I like to originally just fill it out with stone bricks, and you kind of punch holes in it with cobblestone and like cobblestone stairs and cobblestone cobblestone brick stairs, because then it gives an effect that it's worn out, and it didn't look like it was made all hyper detailed and stuff like that, which is what you want because it's a medieval house. So after you have filled out your cobblestone and your stone brick and your stairs to make it look all cracked and crooked, you're gonna want to expand the roof now, because this isn't big enough for a base. So you're gonna want to expand it now. So to do this, you want to go to the pillars, and you want to fill it out with spruce stairs, and make it so it's like this curved one here, and you can build it. So this is going to be our second layer, which is going to be the final layer, excluding the roof. With these little corner ones here, like this one's here, you might have some trouble. So what I usually do is I just do that and just ignore it. Yeah, just keep on doing this until you finish your frame for your second layer of the house. So after you've filled out the frame, you want to fill this oak layer here with spruce stairs to make it look like the top floor is supported, if you know what I mean. So once you do this, let me just do it real quick. Once you do this, you're going to want to work on the second layer, which is very similar to the first layer, except it's with oak wood this time, oak wood and stairs, and glass panes, because you're going to want windows in your house. So yeah, once you've filled out this bit with spruce wood, you're gonna want to build this, and it's similar to the bottom one, except there isn't any variation. You just put stairs in as well to make it look chipped and like crooked, as I've said a bunch of times. And then you're just gonna want to add windows. So yeah, let me just give you an example, and then you can do the rest of the house. Like I'll just cut to the rest, and you can do the rest by yourself. So you're gonna want to do windows like this, and you only want 2 high windows, to be honest. So after you have finished the second layer with the oak planks, the oak staircases, and the glass, to make this, you're gonna want to work on the top layer. So for the top layer, you're gonna need, for the frame of the roof, you're gonna want oak, you're gonna need, sorry, not oak, you're gonna need stone staircases, stone blocks, and you're gonna need some oak, not spruce, I can't speak! You're gonna need some spruce slabs, some spruce staircases, and some spruce planks for the inner frame. So you're gonna want to put this little frame here on top of the second layer, because this is where the base of the roof is going to go. Now, the thing is with the roof is, it's the trickiest part, but it usually helps bring the build together, and it usually helps it look actually good, you know? So, it's tricky, but if you perfect it, the build will look really good. So this is what the frame of the roof looks like. So you're gonna want kind of like an irregular pattern. It's not, you don't want just straight diagonals because that usually looks quite bad. You're gonna want to variate between the stone bricks and the cobblestone when you do it. And then basically after this, you're gonna want to loop it round like this, basically. And then when you come here, you also want it one layer out, because as I keep saying, depth. You want depth on it to make it look good. Alright, so let's get started on the next side of the roof. Alright, so I've done that roof now, so this time I'm going to actually give you a walkthrough on how to do the roof, because you might not have perfected it yet. So you want, it can be quite tricky, because you want all of these to meet at the same Y height, like just same height. For example, this one, like, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to do different roof formations for this one and this one, because the frame is different lengths here. So this one's 83Y, and this one is, oh shoot, and this one is 83Y as well. So you want them to meet up at 83Y. So you're gonna have to do slightly different roof shapes. As you can see, this one's a lot more thinner and taller than this one. So you're gonna start out by doing a double block, and you're gonna want to do that. You're gonna don't copy it block for block. You can just kind of, you just need to keep, it just needs to keep the kind of chiseled away feel, if you know what I mean. And then you're gonna want to do 3 blocks high, and more staircases, and then this is where it gets a bit tricky, but you're going to want another staircase there. And you're going to want that. You're going to want a full block here, then a staircase on top. Because this should, unless my math is wrong, meet 83. And it does. And you're just going to want to match it on the other side. So after you have built the frame on all sides, you're going to want to start filling it up with, like wood. You're going to start off just filling it up with, you're going to want to start off just filling it up with spruce and stairs. Before you add the finer details. So for example, you're just going to do this. So after you have finished like one segment, you're just going to want to match on the other side. Be careful, because it can be a bit tricky matching this up, because they're different heights basically, so it can be a bit tricky. So just be careful, put some blocks. It blends in, so it won't really be noticed that hard. But yeah, okay. So after you have filled out like the base spruce roof, it shouldn't be too difficult if you just follow the stone like template kind of frame. That's what it's called. You're gonna want to just make it look, because this looks too clean for a rustic medieval house. They were made with like their hands. They were made with proper tools. So you're just gonna want to kind of make blocks make it look like it's kind of worn out a bit, like that, and stuff like that. You put slabs in, you break a couple stairs, you might put a full block in to help it blend. This is basically what you need to do, just stuff like this. And you're just going to do this all around the roof just to make it look like it's worn out and it's a bit destroyed. I'll give you an example by doing this roof here, and then you can do the rest by yourself. So you're going to want like full block here, for example. You don't overdo it, because you still want it to look like it's stable and not just a hideous mess. So maybe do it every few blocks, like over here, for example. We might just put a slab here, for example. And look, it looks like it's chipped, it looks like it's worn out, and it looks like a medieval house. See, look, that's it done. Wait, maybe we can put a staircase, a slab there. And you just do it to the other sides of the house, and it shouldn't take too long. So you've, hopefully by now, you should have paused it, and you should have finished this. You should have finished the ruining of the roof. Look, it looks all chipped and worn, and it just doesn't look like it was made perfectly, because it's not supposed to look like that. So afterwards, you're going to want to, this is what you're going to want to do next. You're going to want to fill out this area, like this area here between the frame of the roof and the frame of the second layer. So this is going to be done with the same blocks that you've done of the second layer here, but except without the glass. So with the ones on the sides, you're not really going to want to put a window there because there's not enough space. But with this big open space here, you can probably build a circular window. You don't have to, this is optional, but I would recommend it because then it just look quite plain. And also, if you want to have a third floor in the roof, it will bring in some natural light, which can help bring the build together. Sorry, let me just do a quick /time set. Oh, I can't spell. Set day. So then you're going to want to, the window is going to be built with spruce to give it a bit of a standing out, and you can, we'll fill this in first. So as you can see here, we got a big space, and it looks quite weird, doesn't it, without anything there. So you're going to want to you want it to stand out, you want some depth, so you're going to build on it. So this is hard to build circles in Minecraft, so you can just do something like this with stairs and spruce blocks. Punch a hole in there, get some panes. Oh, get some panes, and there. That's your roof done. So just add some staircases in here and there, and then that's the exterior done. Now, if you want a second part of the interior, just smash that like button, and I might do one, I don't know. Depends on the feedback on this video. But please, if this helped you, please subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. And, well, have a nice day. Bye, everyone.